my life the main event. I've been depressed with a life of regrets but never stressed. And as I sit back and reminisce and see my dreams through my window, I gotta ask you suckers, how is this shit for an intro? I'm gone.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? I'm Sluhmped, coming back with another Black Ops 3 commentary, playing Demolition on Infection. And as you can see, I'm using the Vesper. This is the first gameplay I've had using the Vesper because I'm mostly an assault rifle player. I use the M8 a lot because the M8 was hella good back in the Black Ops 2 days, and I just feel like it's one of the best guns in the game. Obviously, it's you can get one burst most of the time. These maps in Black Ops 3 are pretty big, medium to big, so there's a lot of medium range to long range gunfights. So I've just been using the ARs most of the time, sitting in head glitches, getting good gameplays. But I've been using this Vesper, man, and this Vesper melts people. If you can control the recoil, shit is absolutely ridiculous. If you learn how to control the recoil, you can melt people from medium to close range. You're not gonna get no long range kills with the submachine gun. It has like the fastest fire rate out of every submachine gun in the game, so it has a little bit of recoil if you're holding down the right trigger. But if you can learn how to control that a little bit, you can still melt people from medium range. I've been getting a lot of good gameplays with it, and it's becoming one of my favorite guns in the game. Definitely my favorite submachine gun, but becoming one of my favorite guns overall in the game. Sometimes I use it over the M8, even on big maps like this, like Infection. I usually use the M8 because there's a lot of long range gunfights, but I use the Vesper, was just running into their spawn, doing work, and it just so happens Infection is one of my favorite maps. My last gameplay I put out was on Infection, and this one is too, but I get a lot of good gameplays on Infection. One, because I just know how the spawns work in this game, on this map better than most maps, and when you call in your kill streaks, there's a lot of, like, people are outside most of the time, so you get a lot of kills with your Wraith and your Hardened Sentry, etc. All the kill streaks that can't kill people inside. But as you can see, I got the Sunshine camo on the Vesper. Pretty cool camo. I'm pretty sure it's either a legendary. It's either rare or legendary. I know it's not epic. I'm pretty sure it's not epic. Epics are like transgression and monochrome and stuff like that. But one of the coolest camos in the game is Sunshine camo on the Vesper. I got in a common supply drop. If you've been saving up your crypto keys for the rare supply drops, just don't. It's kind of like a waste of crypto keys. You got to save up, what, like 30 crypto keys for one supply drop, rare supply drop, but you can open 3 with a common supply drop, and I've gotten every single one of my epic and legendary camos in a common supply drop. And all I got from a couple rare supply drops that I opened were just some rare camos, nothing crazy. So if you're saving up your crypto keys for those rare ones, I suggest you just open up the 3 common supply ones, and you probably have a better chance of getting something cool like transgression or monochrome, ice camo, stuff like that. But we're playing, actually we're not playing Demolition. I said Demolition earlier. We're playing Domination, and capping the 2 flags, and then I literally was on the left side of the map just spawn trapping them inside church, and it was ridiculous with vision pulse. And I think I was running counter UAV, so they couldn't see where I was. I've been running counter UAV instead of UAV a lot lately because when I use a submachine gun, I have to be, like, I'm running gun. I'm not going to be sitting in head glitches and camping. I'm more of a rush their spawn and fuck shit up. So using the counter UAV makes it so they can't see where I'm shooting on the radar, so they can't, if after I kill somebody, it's a lot less likely that somebody is going to randomly turn around and know where I am, since they can't see my dot on the radar. The only thing that they could possibly see would be the skull from where their teammate died, and then they might turn around. But usually when you're playing against people who aren't really good at Call of Duty, they don't really check to see that. And plus, they're not really listening. A lot of people don't have headsets. They don't have stuff like that where they can hear where I'm shooting from. But see, just sitting in their spawn, use the vision pulse, I can see where every single person is, and then I just start wrecking people. This kid tried to use his psychosis on me at the end of the round. I don't know why. He ended up still getting wrecked. And another dude just walked right in front of me for the double kill right before the round ended. So I ended up having almost all my streaks, I think, or at least a sentry gun going into the second round. And I really like having a sentry gun for the beginning of the round, the next round, second half of a domination, because you can put it right by that B flag so that you can get that B flag and set up another spawn trap. And it's just a far better thing to do than than call your sentry gun in towards the end of a round of domination. I'd rather just keep it, set it up on B so that they have a hard time getting to the B flag. But usually lately, man, I've been playing Demolition because I've been using submachine guns a lot, like I said, so I've been using the Vesper. And I was playing Demolition because you can spawn trap people and run around their spawn a lot. And I've been having the worst teams of all time. I was on Fringe, I dropped 65 kills or something like that. I went 65-8, and my teammates just wouldn't plant the bomb. If I'm slaying people like that in a Demolition, you guys should have enough room to plant the bomb. These kids were going, some people were AFK, some kid was 0-24, and he wasn't AFK. Another kid was like 0-12, just not even playing. And then other people were like 8-20, 8-16, like just playing terrible. And I'm over here getting hella kills, just waiting for them to plant the bomb. I could have dropped 100 plus. I dropped 67 kills in 2 rounds. If we would have won at least 1 round and went into overtime, I probably could have had a 100 plus kill game, because the game ended with me having my Raps and my Wraith. And if we would have went to overtime and I had Raps and Wraith, it would have been cut. I at least would have got an 80 plus kill game, but been having shitty teammates lately. So if anybody who's watching wants to play, I'm on Xbox One. I am getting a PS4 soon, hopefully, because if you didn't know, I play Call of Duty competitively. I mean, obviously, I'm not like Sluhmped or nothing. Like, I'm not on the fucking MLG World League or whatever it's called. I just play game battles and stuff like that. And if you watch my last video, I did the thing where I held X to try and pick up a weapon, and it made me control my sentry gun, and then I instantly got out of it, and it changed how my screen looked. And I did it again in this game. And at first I thought that once you died, it changed your, like, the filter that it, like, from the sentry gun back to normal, but it doesn't. Because in this game, I died like 3 or 4 times after the glitch happened, and I just stayed with the filter like this, and it's really, really annoying because there's no color. So it's a little bit harder to pick out and spot people who are kind of like blending in. You'll see when I go into the church in a little bit, there's a guy up top, and I didn't even see him because there's like no color. All the colors are the same. It's like, I don't know if this is black and white or what. It's like a really weird filter, but I could not see this kid for the life of me. I still killed him because he wasn't paying attention, but I should have killed him way earlier. And I think it's coming up right now. But like I was saying, I play game battles a lot for Black Ops 3. I've actually been playing Call of Duty competitively, game battles wise, and tournaments and stuff like that since Call of Duty 4. So I've been playing Call of Duty competitively since I was like 13. Because I'm the type of person who wants to see how good I am against other good people. I like playing pub matches and stuff like that, but for the most part, you're not going to be playing anybody in a pub match who's just really, really, really good for the most part, unless you run into like the Mark of J or something who's just going to like shit on you because he's really good at pub matches. But so I play Call of Duty competitively because I kind of want to go up against other good people. Like, I feel like it would be really cool to go up against people like the Mark of J, or people who actually play Call of Duty competitively, like professionals like Sluhmped and stuff, just to see how good I am compared to them. Because it's kind of hard to gauge how good you are in a pub match when you're playing a whole bunch of people who don't really take the game. Like, they play it just to have fun. They don't play it just to see how good they can possibly be. But so I will be having an Xbox One and a PS4, so I can play with subscribers or people who watch the video who play Xbox and people who have PS4. And I can also go to some tournaments and stuff like that because I have a team on PS4. The team that I had on Xbox One, because AW was on the Xbox One, we went to a couple LANs, did pretty good, but they switched to PS4 because obviously it's the new system for tournaments and stuff like that. So I got to get one so I can do that. And maybe I'll do a couple of vlogs. We can go to some tournaments. I'll put a couple of vlogs up. That should be kind of fun. But should have dropped 60 kills, but right here I call on my Vision Pulse. I should have waited to go in the church after I called my Vision Pulse in, but I just rushed it because I knew the game was about to end. But pretty good gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. This has been Sluhmped the Don. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for more Black Ops 3 content. My GT will be down in the description, or you can see it right there if you want to add me and play on Xbox One. And I'll see you guys next video. I'm out.
Yeah.